Hey guys, welcome to Plant Therapy, and today we are shopping at Lowe's. This one is located in Frederick, Maryland, Buckystown Pike. Enjoy the show. They had a nice fresh shipment of plants. The first stand here is the Urban Jungle, and then to the right of that you'll see Live Trends. And when you take a look at the Live Trends, check out some of the pots. Oh my god, beautiful, beautiful pots. Here's a Dracaena for you beginner plant parents. It's definitely an easygoing plant. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and they're pretty easygoing. Let them dry out between watering. Use distilled water or filtered water, and I think it'll be happier. Little leaf fig you might want to stay away from. This is which fern is that, guys? Here's an Alocasia poly, I believe. Gorgeous plant. Don't go playing the victim. You did it till you all by yourself. I try to ease the problems. You didn't want to accept the help. Going back and forth again. I can't keep doing this same old dance. I'm packing up cause I got to leave. I deserve my own chances. What happened to our love? What happened to our trust? Did we take it too far? Or was it simply too much? Did you ever love me? Or was this really just lust? Better speak now or hold your peace, cause baby time's up. Time's up. Here, ponytail palms are pretty easygoing plants as well. You can forget to water them for a good while. Let them dry out, and they'll serve you well and grow into a little tree, like on that picture there. These are babies. They don't even have their little stalk yet or a stem. Calatheas are beautiful, but for you newbies, maybe just give it a little time before you dive into that genus. This is some sort of ficus that I don't know the name of. So if you guys know, please comment below. And look at that price. That's not a bad price. I should go back and get that. I love hummingbirds. That's a calathea as well. Calatheas like to stay moist, and they like humidity. Now some of them are a little easygoing, but this here ZZ plant is definitely one I'd recommend to a new plant parent or somebody who claims they don't have a green thumb. Like I said before, there's no such thing. You just have to try it out. This is beautiful. It's another rubber plant. Taniki is the one. I think that's what it's called. But this here is a definite recommend for you plant parents. It's a pothos, and that one is called Pearls and Jade. They can get really beautiful. The speckled one there, that's what's it called? Dieffenbachia. Those are not pet friendly or, you know, children friendly. Stay away from those if you have little ones who like to mess with the plants. Let's see, we got a lot of color here, and I believe it's philodendron for sure, but I'm not sure if that's a sun red. I think that's what I've been seeing in the stores lately. Very pretty. I love the colors. Perfect autumn colors, don't you think? Now I noticed they had tags that had a little story behind each pot design. So check it out when you pop into Lowe's. The live trends. Go check them out and see. Have a little something about each pot. These are nice, but they're heavy, mind you. They're like pretty solid pots. And it comes with the hanging, the rope and everything, so you can hang it, the macrame. But make sure you secure your hooks. And it's a little expensive, but that's a beautiful pot of red Maranta. And that's the lemon lime next to it, which some claim that the lemon lime is a little easier than the red Maranta. What do you guys think? Right there, I didn't really focus on it. To the left of this Maranta, you'll see a quick glimpse of a silver Rian pothos. That's a pretty easygoing plant for a newbie. And here's some more Dracaena. Look at the beautiful shape of these leaves. Very pretty. They come in all shapes and sizes. I love Dracaena. I have one that's outside. I need to bring it in soon before the cold hits. But it has grown so tall. I've had it for a few years. Now this is not a Maranta. It's a Dracaena. So you'll see. I'll pull that tag out of there. Somebody stuck that tag in a wrong pot. You don't want to confuse any new plant parents, right? And here, I believe it's snake plant, which we used to call them Sansevieria, something like that. And then now I think they've been changed to Dracaena. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, I believe that's the way. Now look at this. I can't believe I missed this. I just happened to notice this as I'm editing. How did I walk away without picking that plant up? Look at those leaves. What do you think that is? Some kind of anthurium? My God, I know if I go back, it'll be gone. I filmed this a couple of days ago. Today is Tuesday. I think I filmed this on Saturday. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, ZZ plants. New plant parents, that's the way to go. You can take a whole month to water that plant. In other words, don't water it but once a month. And look at this rubber plant. Have you ever seen variegation? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't believe I didn't bring it home with me, honestly. Oh my God. What do you call that type of variegation? I know there's a term. I can't think of it right now. Is it sectoral variegation or something like that? Don't laugh if I'm using the term incorrectly, but it's just amazing. Now here is a rattlesnake calathea. So if you new plant parents want to dive into calathea, that's the one I'd recommend. I have one and I forget it. Sometimes it actually dries out, and most of them don't like to dry out. They like to say somewhat moist, but mine has been so forgiving, honestly. So I definitely would recommend that, but try to take care of the plant if you do get it, because they'll do that little praying action where at night the leaves go straight up, kind of close up, and then during the day when the light hits, they open up. I love that. Now the words are not flowing too smoothly. I can't tell you how many takes I've had to record. I had it all done and tap something on the screen of my phone and lost my recording. That was about maybe 20 minutes ago. I had to get up and walk away for a while. This bamboo, lucky bamboo, isn't that beautiful? It's kind of steep, but it is gorgeous. Look at this plant. How long did it take to train that plant into that shape? It's beautiful. And I believe these are actually not bamboo, but Dracaena. They fall into that family as well. Got the different shapes and sizes. That's a bromeliad. Bromeliad. How do you say that, guys? Here is a good plant for a newbie. This is a pothos, Baltic blue. It is gorgeous. I don't have one yet, but I got a feeling I'm going to be getting one soon. Now, the cost of farms is 20 bucks. Now, if you look at my video from about 2 weeks ago or a week ago, can't remember when I posted it, but it was the video for the Dutch plant farm. And they had a collection of Baltic blues that were to die for. However, they wanted like 30 bucks for them or more. So I just admired them and walked away. These are good plants for newbies. This is a Chinese evergreen. They come in all different colors. One thing about Chinese evergreen is you gotta let them dry out and do not overwater. Now this ruby necklace, I can't believe I left it there. I meant to grab it. It's only $12.98. I've always wanted one. I remember years ago somebody had one on their channel. I wish I could remember who it was. I think it's somebody from early on when I started watching YouTube. And oh my God, I was like so in love with this and could not find it. Well, I finally saw one in person and I forgot to pick it up when I left. I had a succulent I bought, Panda Paw. I think it's Panda Paw. Something like that. Kangaroo or Panda Paw. I'm not sure. This here is Raindrops, which is adorable. Now, I've been doing pretty good with my string of plants so far. I just kind of forget about watering them, and they seem to do fine. I got the string of hearts, and string of turtles is doing okay. I feel like it could be healthier, but it's growing, so I haven't killed it off. Croton down there, those pretty colorful leaves there, and then to the right are button ferns. And here, Raven ZZ, definitely another ZZ plant. Newbies, go get your Raven ZZ. Get one of each. The contrast to the two. And the ZZ plant, this one here, comes in with that light green and then they turn darker as time goes on. But very easygoing plants, just forget to water them. I give mine decent amount of light, morning light, and then I have one in a really bright room. It seems to be doing okay. So they can take light, or you can have them in a pretty dark room and it'll still grow for you. These planters are really cute, aren't they? I couldn't find a price though. They were scattered here and there. But yeah, beautiful planters. Very nice. Syngonium plants. Yes, definitely a recommend for a new plant parent. Just give them light and tap the top of the plant to touch the hair, touch the fro. And if it feels limp or, kind of wimpy, that's when I water mine. But if it feels firm, I just tap the top. I go around tapping the top of the plants. If they feel firm, I leave them alone. But they like light, not direct sunlight, but nice bright, like morning filtered light. They like to be able to see the sky. So wherever you place them, let them see that light, or give them a grow bulb, some kind of grow light. Anthurium, I'm not even going to go there because I'm not an expert. So these are very common. You can find them all around, but I'm not the one to ask. Another Alocasia poly. I think I just love those leathery leaves. They look so beautiful and shiny. The dragon scale Alocasia, I love those. Anything dragon scale is really pretty. Unusual leaves. Tell you, I keep picking them up. This is the first year that I started to try Alocasia. I always heard that they were spider mite magnets, and they are. But I've dealt with that a few times this summer, and I'm okay with it. I will deal with it because I love them that much. I just like to spray them down each time I water. Take them to the shower, spray them down, and just keep a close eye on those leaves. This is the silver dragon. And that is a moonlight syndapsis, right? Moonlight trubii or something like that. But they are pretty easygoing as well. Easygoing plants for sure. Those are in self-watering pots. Now, I don't know how I feel about an Alocasia in that situation, but I am trying it with leca. I have some Alocasias I repotted into leca, and we'll see how that works. Here's some more Raven ZZs. Here's a good one for a new plant parent, neon pothos. Love the pop of color. You can put them in a hanging basket like that, or you can put them in a planter with a moss pole, something to climb on. They love that. The leaves get a little bigger. And that is a peace lily. I think kind of looks like a platinum mist, but it's not as silvery as mine. Peace lilies are pretty easygoing plants too. They let you know when they want water. So They'll go like really limp and flop on you, and then you know they need to be watered. They're kind of thirsty plants, so it depends on your watering style. If you forget to water, go with a plant that likes to dry out as opposed to a thirsty plant like a peace lily or what's that other one? Homalamina. Oh, they are very thirsty, so be forewarned. They're beautiful, but a lot of work. And these succulents here, cacti, succulents, they can dry out for a while. So I don't know about cacti with newbies, unless you plan to put them in a corner and just forget about them, leave them alone. Me, I like to touch my plants too much, so I don't have any yet. And look at that pop of color there. Isn't that pretty? I love to take these plants and make arrangements. Usually that's called lithops right there. I don't know how I feel about those. They're kind of growing on me little by little. But yeah, I don't have much experience with that. Or any experience with that, actually. But the succulents, I like to get a nice big planter, like shaped like a bowl, basically, and buy a number of these and group them together in the summertime. Looks really pretty on my table out on my deck. Now that back there, I believe, I'm sorry, I'll center in a minute here. I believe those are called baby toes. Is that correct, guys? Please correct me below if I'm wrong. They're so cute. And then a burrow's tail right there, I believe. I like those. All the stores have had like really beautiful succulents and cacti lately. See how they have that arranged together all in one pot? This is a snake plant right here. Very easygoing for newbies. And then there's a group of them down below. I'll show you in a moment. But here you see all sorts of pots and planters, different colors. The ceramic are really pretty, beautiful. Some have texture, and then you have baskets as well. They can be a little expensive, but it depends what you want. Now here are I think that's called samurai, that one there. But yeah, these are snake plants here. I think they're adorable. I think the tall ones are called cylindrical, something like that. So many plants, so many names. And here we're going to finish off with the only fern that I am really attracted to, rabbit's foot fern. It's so soft to touch, and then look at that. Adorable. Okay, guys, that's it for this show. Take care.